Welcome to On the Move.
Sheriffs from all over the country are getting together in Washington, D.C. to tell Congress and the President that we oppose his unilateral dictatorial order to grant amnesty to 5 or 6 million illegal aliens. And so we're going there, one, to do a symbolic gesture of saying, you know what, you guys are making our jobs more difficult. Why don't you talk to us before you start making stupid laws and stupid executive orders? And executive orders have no more law to them than if the local shoeshine boy did it, because the President of the United States has no authority to make laws. He cannot make laws. Right after the preamble of the Constitution, the very first rule is that Congress, that all legislative power shall be vested in a Congress. And so let's see, how much legislative authority is vested in Congress? All legislative authority is vested in Congress. So the Supreme Court cannot make law. The Supreme Court cannot make the Obamacare a tax either. They cannot make taxes. They cannot make law. The only thing that the Supreme Court could have done is passed it back to Congress and said, this would be constitutional if you made it a tax, but I cannot declare a law a tax if you did not make it one. And
yes,
so
sir.
Roberts was out to lunch on that too. But the most important thing we have going right now with the CSPOA is that we're supporting the sheriff caravan to Washington, D.C. And I'll be the first one to admit it's mostly symbolic, but I'm telling you, it's huge symbolism. It's huge when sheriffs from all over the country go to Washington to tell Congress, straighten up, obey the Constitution, and protect the citizens. And when you want to make laws that affect all of us, come talk to us first before you do these kind of stupid things.
Absolutely. You know, I could not agree more with you. First and foremost, obviously, the president, he's an executive. His only job is to enforce the laws on the books. He's not authorized and has no power at all granted to him to make laws or create laws or change laws. Right. And I mean, this Obamacare thing, this has got to be the biggest problem right now. The biggest issue with constitutional overstep with, he's changed the law so many times. He's done all this stuff, and then obviously our judicial branch, which by the way, I think is probably the most seditious thing that we have right now that is happening, because the judicial branch, that's the branch of government that is least accountable to the people. People don't have any say in whether or not these judges in the Supreme Court, these 9 judges are there. They don't even vote them. They can't vote them out of power. They can't even impeach them unless through grassroots support of forcing their representatives to start an impeachment process, which is not even something they can do unless there's a crime that has actually happened, some kind of violation of the law. So this is a very, very systemic problem that we're going to see happening more and more. We're told that there's no such thing as a slippery slope, but we see it every day.
Are you being detained right now, officer?
Let me see your ID.
No, thank you.
What's that?
No, thank you.
No, thank you?
No, thank you.
Okay, why are you saying no, thank you?
I know it's my Fourth Amendment right. I don't have to show you my identification.
And one of these books that I want to discuss is this book right here. It's called Founding Brothers. It's written by Joseph J. Ellis, and I really found this book to be really informative. It helped me out a great deal in understanding the founding of this. It's really comfortable too. That's one thing I really like about this bag, is the comfort level of it. But anyway, so let me move on here, and we'll start showing the back here, show the features. First thing first here, we got the front of it.